I was wrestling with how much time would I spend on documentation,
Right.
reading a set of drawings and interpreting a set of drawings, and that
And that's
could be,
essential.
yeah. So the idea might be on our practical is to put a
Yeah.
drawing in front of them that's got a sensor, PalPac, or whatever, and they've got to pick the right devices. And by the way, that includes the back box
Right.
and what they might need to interconnect if it's wiring the cable, type of cable, or whatever. So
Right.
that's also I think doable as part of this. So, but I was also thinking that two things. One is having a list of references, a reference sheet with all the links on it. And also, not that I don't already have it, but reviewing and expanding my terms list,
Sure.
right? Vocabulary of the business, right? To understand
Yeah.
what we're talking about when we mention certain words. So that's also
Well,
that's probably the first thing I would do.
Oh, absolutely. And that's one of the things that the instructors, all three of us, need to get together about and assure that we have aligned terminology, because this industry has such varied terminology. And sometimes you have one word meaning three different things, and sometimes you have three different words meaning the same thing. And so making sure that we all agree, okay, this is what we mean when we say, control intent narrative, or this is what we mean when we say, category cable, or something to that effect. So that way we have an aligned terminology and essentially a glossary that we could produce. And there's going to be a thumb drive that we're going to give all the students a thumb drive full of the data of information that we're throwing at them, so that they can reference that information. We'll have a glossary of terms that we're using throughout the course, and we'll have records of the PowerPoints that we're going to use for each track. And additionally, we'll have other resources like the installation instructions, like the device information that they would have to go to the website or even ask a rep for before they can get their hands on it. So we want to make sure to give everybody all of the tools to be completely successful in this very narrow scope of work.